this commentary.
Wait, my headphones.
How's my hair?
Well,
really nice.
It's bad, man.
it's been bad for a long time though.
Yeah. It's no worse than normal, though.
Well,
I like it. It's a look.
All
No.
right, good.
You got a thing, but
I just want to
gonna
be.
look
I want to
funny.
be rememberable.
when we're done, it's gonna look really funny because it's gonna be. No, it's gonna look great. Dave, Dave and my hair is converging on what a unified style.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. My hair will never look like that ever.
Well, not you can't.
you'd have to artificially, shock it.
I'd have to get a perm.
curl. Yeah.
I think I'd look good in a perm.
That's why we were creatively. It's like a little bit like Tony Orlando and Don. We're like Don because we look so much alike, and you
He's
are Tony Orlando.
So, just so you know, like if you could just watch clothes rustling and things like that, it picks up every little thing in case you have noisy clothes or
Who is that
something.
talking?
Oh
Where
yeah,
does that
that's
sound coming
nice.
from? Okay.
Someone in the couch cushion.
Cool. So we're rolling. If you guys just want to say who you are and what you did and what you want to say or whatever, and then we'll start the game, and then we'll let you just dictate where to go from there.
That's what he told us to do last time, and then we talked
Right.
about hair instead. This time, though, we got it.
Right.
Ron, you first.
My name's Ron Gilbert, and I did pretty much everything on this game. I did all the art, the music, programming, and the writing.
So typical.
Very good. Very good. I'm Dave Grossman. I helped Ron do everything on this game. I helped design puzzles and wrote lots of dialogue and programmed things and made little people walk around and created scenes.
My name's Tim Schaefer. I helped get coffee for these guys, and then at night I redid everything that they did. And I was an assistant designer programmer. That's the official title.
That was our official
Exactly.
title.
Yeah. So we helped with puzzles and then wrote dialogue, and then programmed. Wow. I used to program.
Mm-hmm.
I still program.
Too.
What's happening?
What was that sound?
Oh my god, the game's starting. What an awesome game.
I had forgotten that this game actually has a cold open. I'm not sure that was that common at the time.
Yeah, I always like the way it just starts in the middle.
That actually allowed us to remember. There's a puzzle later on where you're about to be killed. You're being lowered into
Right.
like a big vat of something, and the fact that by then you've forgotten that it's all a
Yeah, that's
all
a flashback. Yeah.
And then one of the fun things is you screw that puzzle up and he dies. And then she
Can
says,
I ask you
"Wait a
about something controversial so that they can cut out later? In
What?
that special edition art, I saw. Oh, I wrote this. Let's be quiet.
Good one, Tim."
Yeah, it's not the original dialogue. Well, I mean, I rewrote it.
Very good. What were you about to ask that was controversial?
We can talk over the dialogue, huh? Because this isn't going to be. The original dialogue was they're sitting there and they're like, "Do you ever feel not so fresh?" For a long time, they're having like a hygiene discussion.
There was a copyright issue on that or something?
Yeah, it was taste. It was a taste issue.
Just a taste issue.
Okay, let me ask that controversial question about that art.
Uh-huh.
On the web, I saw someone go, they redid the art and it's no longer rebar and concrete, it's vines and rocks. And I was like, I never noticed that. Did that used to be up at the top of the hole where they're hanging in there? Did that used to be rebar and concrete?
Yeah, I think so.
Now it's a little hard to tell. It looks like it might be vines. Maybe it's supposed to be right in the middle. It's supposed to be like...
Yeah, it was supposed to kind of hint a little bit towards that because of the ending. I didn't notice though when they played it whether I wasn't looking at that.
Okay, wait. Another thing that's button. And the original monkey... Well, on the original monkey... Didn't we put a modern door handle on that door in the alley where Fester Shinetop tries to shake you down?
I don't remember
that.
I thought we had to put like one of those door handles that you like grab it like that.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Okay, don't worry. Sorry. I didn't cut all that. We're going into wood tick. Don't go on that bridge. There's like don't. Oh.
It's like this bit because the player always feels like they've done something wrong.
Right, without
it's-
knowing it.
Yeah. People would actually go back and try and play this again to try and not get caught by him on the bridge.
Yeah, Largo LeGrand is named after where I grew up.
Largo, Key Largo.
No, I grew up in LeGrand, Oregon, so that's where I got his name.
Where'd the Largo come from?
I don't know. I always liked how he started out with a whole bunch of money, So you kind of thought he had a bunch of stuff, and then it all like completely goes away at the very beginning of the game.
That fit into the running theme of mean, cruel things that we enjoyed. Give the player a bunch of money and then take it away from them.
And then just take it all away from them immediately, yeah.
I just want to say how good looking Guybrush's hair is looking in this game.
He has a new stylist in this game.
Look how big his eyes are in the... Okay, sorry.
Wasn't the money thing inspired by just how much time you spent in the first game having to get money? Like, it was a really big thing, like, oh, you didn't have any money and you had to go to the circus and get a job and all that. Right. It's like, and this time, let's start them off with tons of money.
More money than know what to do, and then we're going to take it all the way.
Okay, here is the big premiere of iMuse. Right?
Yes.
This is the biggest, and I think the biggest ever, most complicated piece of iMuse music that was ever made.
We had like 2 full-time programmers who were doing nothing but programming the iMuse transitions.
Because it's a main theme outside, and then every time you go into one of these inner locations or inside the house, it would enable or disable instruments, and it would change the theme a little bit.
Right. Yeah, no, iMuse was absolutely amazing.
This is totally Dave's room. I never touched anything in this room. Here.
Did I do the laundry guy as well?
Yeah.
I definitely remember. I always got to write the men of low moral fiber.
Yeah, those are mostly based on the 3 aspects of your personality.
The 3 aspects
Sloth,
of my personality.
Snarkiness, and brains.
Right. Is there a brainy one? Wait.
I think the guy on the edge.
I think the fat guy sleeping. He's the brainy one.
I think it's the tallest one because usually the tallest people are the smartest.
I think this may also be the last time I ever actually did a piece of art on one of our games.
Wait,
I remember something about that box and the rat puzzle. I painted something out.
Yeah. Well, this was back when programmers could actually do final art.
Before the art union ruined
back when there were not that many colors in the game.
Well, Monkey Island 2 was a huge kind of revolution in art, because Monkey Island 1 was just 16 colors, and then we were using the whole 256 color VGA palette for this. Because Peter Chan did all the markers,
wasn't it?
Yeah, we bought the scanner.
This was the first. Peter Chan was new. He was like his name when we first hired Peter Chan was Scanboy.
Right.
And he scanned this first, and he used markers, and everyone was mad that he used markers because they wanted to use paint.
And we wrote that program that after the scan came in and all the colors, it crunched the colors down to the 230 because we had to reserve the upper 32 colors for the characters
and sort them all. And
yeah.
Uh-oh. I think some separate ones for the UI, too.
Yeah, there were 16 colors for the UI, and then there were 32 colors for the characters, and then the rest, I think, were reserved for the backgrounds.
Yeah. Remember color cycling?
Oh, yeah.
How awesome that seemed at the time.
It was magical.
That's the best way to do waves laughing at a beach.
Waves laughing at the beach.
Frame rate hit ever. I still use it daily.